new exercise routine is sweeping the country. Laughter yoga, which is both simple and profound, has become a worldwide phenomenon with more than 6,000 social laughter clubs in about 60 countries. Spearheading this concept here in the Philippines is Paulo Trinidad, founder of Pinoy Laughter Yoga. Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning, Paulo.
Good morning.
Okay, well, first things first, you know, when I first, I've actually tried a laughter yoga for a little bit, but when I first heard about it, there was definitely a part of me, and I'll be honest, that was kind of, you know, really, you know, that was very skeptical of how this is exercise. So I guess very roughly give us a little intro as to laughter yoga, two things that you wouldn't necessarily put together.
Okay. Laughter yoga is a very simple concept. It's an exercise, of course, that uses laughter, and then you get the benefits of it. Then at the same time, you use yoga breathing techniques as to do it.
Okay, so when you actually practice laughter yoga, are you expected to burn calories? Is it an exercise in that way when you expect to lose weight?
If you do it for 15 minutes, actually it's equivalent to 30 minutes of jogging and treadmilling. And then if you do laughter yoga for 1 minute continuous 1 minute, you are burning 1.2 calories already.
What?
See?
So, I'm sorry, 15 minutes of continuous laughter yoga is equivalent to 30 minutes
of jogging and treadmilling. Yeah.
Jogging, so not necessarily like a run, but just a nice jog, a swift...
Any jogging, that's, that's it.
That's wow, that's amazing. I don't need to get on the treadmill for a bit. Okay, well, let's try and, well, later on we'll have some friends joining us who will be able to show us what laughter yoga is about. But I'm really curious as to how you got introduced and into laughter yoga. So much so that you're now bringing it and spearheading it in the Philippines.
Yeah, actually, it's the Pinoy Laughter Yoga. It's a very Filipino, first of its kind. That's really suited for the Filipino temperament and psyche. Now, I was introduced to this by Miss LV Estavillo. I attended her 1-hour workshop, and that inspired me to improve a module that's truly Filipino. And then through that, after that, I tried communicating with Dr. Madan Kataria. Dr. Madan Kataria is the founder of Laughter Yoga. So I was trained by him for 5 days in Bangalore, India. And that training made me the first Filipino certified laughter yoga professor.
Wow.
And by virtue of that, I can train laughter yoga professors, laughter yoga leaders who can start the laughter club. Since that's my mission now, to promote it in the whole country.
Okay.
And Mayor Abalos was the one who has a joint project with me in promoting this.
I see, I see. You know, when the things that I've read about yoga before, it's quite strenuous, or, you know, not necessarily strenuous, but it's a long process where it's very meditative and reflective. And I mean, is laughter yoga the same way? Is it the breathing that takes from the yoga, or is it also, you know, that spirituality that you also kind of gain?
Well, there's spirituality to it, but one thing about laughter yoga, there's more of the laughter. Okay. It really dwells on the creative part of one person. So instead of staying at the left brain, it focuses more on the right brain. So it taps the child in each person, and then you would be amazed because the creative part would really come out after this exercise. But what is really amazing, maybe I could say it because we've been doing it in the prisons, and now the chief of the NCR prison gave a memorandum that all of the jails in the NCR has to take laughter yoga. So maybe in 2 weeks' time, they are now meeting with Mayor Abalos right now. We will be coming up with the leaders training or the teachers training program, which we are about to implement in the different jails.
Wow, that's...
And you know what's nice about it? We've seen the remarkable change in the inmates. Yesterday, we were at Quezon City Jail. Every day, I do jail hopping. And then I do the demo, and you could see, I was really amazed. You see the glow in their faces, and then they thank you. Majority of them would be coming to you because they, you see, the jail in the Philippines or anywhere is the most stressed scenario or place. And you could see now that these people are looking forward to a better day and maybe a better life inside the jail, which is quite ambiguous.
You just end up focusing on a little bit more on the positive, I guess, of things. Now, is it like when you exercise and you get off your water weight, or you got your run in for the day, you lose your calories. There you go, you lose your calories, and then you go and eat a donut, and then the calories come back. Now with laughter yoga, how long do you reap the benefits of laughter yoga?
Well, actually, with laughter yoga, it's not really more of the calories, no. But as I've said, but it's the disposition.
How long does that disposition last,
well,
do you think?
A participant told me, but I don't know if she's overacting. She told me she was able to maintain it for 3 days. But I could say it would be good for the next 24 hours. The disposition, you're so high, and you're really, you're looking for better things, and you become pragmatic instead of focusing on negative things. You see the brighter side of life,
Okay, well, you know, if there are people out there who are like me when I first heard about this and are a little bit skeptical, we do have some people in the studio who are going to show us laughter yoga, and this is basically how you practice it and how you start off. Maybe if we can, go ahead, Paolo, and introduce our friends who are going to demonstrate for us.
Yeah. We have here, she's Malu of Project Teach, and then she's Miss Ina and Annabelle Magsipok. Both are the first laughter yoga leaders, graduates of Pinoy Laughter Yoga.
Wonderful. So, for example, we have a class. How would we start off the class?
Okay. First, it's important that we do the clapping. Clapping, okay, normally we do it this way. Okay, normally we would tell them, hey, how do you clap? Think of
We've got some guests here also in the...
Okay. Maybe you could clap with us.
We'll ask for your help as well. There you go. Okay, so this is just... We start off with clapping.
Okay. Then after clapping, you will realize in laughter yoga, this is what we do. We clap this way. It's palm to palm, fingers to fingers. And then, in your mind, you will say the noi, pi, noi. In your mind. So let's do it. Noi, pi. In your mind. Then we will add something to that because we would like to balance, okay, for a while. We will have to balance